talk about at the Moldy table.
Well, looks like it's time to get back into rants. I'm your host, No Time for Nonsense. That is Sam from No Time for Nonsense, and I'm here with Kevin the Mevin.
Oh yeah, feels good to be back in exactly 1 week, no later. We've been doing a great job of keeping this very weekly.
We upload every week, and it's evident. It's evident from the fact that every episode has been a week apart.
Yeah, every episode's a week apart. Anyways, I'm Kevin from Kevin the Mevin, youtube.com/Kevin the Mevin, twitter.com/Kevin the Mevin Jr. And
Wait, do you actually have like a custom URL for YouTube?
No. I don't think so.
So don't go to youtube.com/Kevin the Mevin because it won't work.
Yeah. It's actually www.youtube.com/channel/UC9IDRTE5_BTLS-A7IR3HDN5Q.
All right,
That's
yeah.
the link you gotta go to.
Okay, yeah, so that'll work. Go to that.
Yeah, just go to that. Go
Type
to
it
that
in.
and watch all
Easy.
the videos. Yeah.
Simple.
Very easy.
All right, so let's jump into these
Okay,
topics.
twitter.com/Kevin the Mevin Jr. is a thing.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah,
how
you can
Twitter
go to
works.
that.
But
Yeah.
let's get into these topics now because I don't want this intro to go on for 5 minutes and ruin the podcast.
Fair enough.
All right, so we have something very interesting to discuss. No.
Very interesting.
All right, yeah.
Hello, I'm the progressive voice, and I say interesting a lot.
All right.
Funny meme.
Yeah, Kevin's a funny guy. But we have to talk about no bullshit.
Yeah. Do you want to explain?
All right.
I'll explain the story.
Yeah.
Of who no bullshit who we'll be calling Brooks because
That's his name.
that's his name and it's easier to say. So basically, I made a video about political people, and I just mentioned a few political channels that I don't like, and one of them was Brooks' channel. He makes videos about things like he explains episodes of South Park.
And he
talks
misses the
about, like,
point of them. He doesn't even like explain them correctly.
I don't know. I haven't watched any of his South Park videos all the way through. And he talks about movies sometimes, and he talks about how SJWs are ruining America, I guess.
Yeah.
I
Pretty
think
much.
that's what he talks about. And I don't really like his videos that much, not particularly because of what he says, but more just I don't appreciate how he presents his work, so I talked about him because I think he's one of the lower tier political commentators. He's not as bad as the progressive voice though, which by the way, he at some point says like that he was mad at me because I compared him to the progressive voice. Brooks, you are not worse than the progressive voice. The progressive voice is an absolutely awful YouTube channel. Like, no one is worse than him.
Yeah, content-wise, you're
Yeah.
better than the progressive voice because at least
Yeah.
you edit your videos.
Yeah, and like I preferred looking at like images of clouds and ponds, which I hear Brooks films himself.
Yeah.
I prefer looking at images of like and videos of clouds and ponds as opposed to just like a still image of Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
But anyway, I made a video.
And he
Brooks responded within like 20 minutes on his birthday. And it was also Christmas Eve. And then just a whole Twitter feud started. And then somehow a debate.
Yeah.
There was a debate
I
between
debated
Sam
him
and
on his second channel.
Brooks. Yeah.
He called me Jewish. Well, technically he didn't call me Jewish. I think it started with him saying, like, first of all, Sam, thanks for coming on. How was your Christmas? And I'm like, unfortunately, I don't celebrate Christmas because I'm Jewish. And he's like, oh, man, all right, I'll allow it. But then throughout
Oh
the
my
stream,
God.
I mean, he was definitely joking. But then throughout the stream, he keeps mentioning it over and over again.
Yeah.
To the point where it gets kind of concerning. And then later, he, like, brings up Israel as, like, an actual counter-argument to something.
Yeah. And then he like didn't he make you answer
Yeah.
talk about it because
he
you
was,
were
he, wa-
Jewish
he
or
was talking
something?
about whether or not Israel is Jewish supremacy, and then he's like, Sam, you're Jewish. Do you think that Israel's Jewish supremacy? And I'm like, bro, I don't know. Like, how do you want me to respond to that? I don't know anything about Israel.
Yeah. Anyway, there was a stream and Brooks took it down presumably because he didn't like it and
Well-
he didn't like what we had to say or what you
Well,
and
here's the
Turkey
thing.
Tom had to say.
So Turkey Tom joined in on the stream later. You can watch the part where Turkey Tom joined on this channel. It was the previous episode, so you've probably seen it if you watch this podcast.
Yeah.
But to summarize it, he didn't know what socialism was, and yeah, that's it. That's the summary.
Yeah, he gave like a million wrong definitions of what
Yeah.
socialism was.
But
and-
basically, he before the stream, he said that I was planning to take it and post it on my second channel with 4 subscribers that I've never used and probably will never use. So he said that I could take it and post it on there and like download it from YouTube, but I didn't have the chance to because he deleted it like right after it ended. And so we all think, like Kevin and I, and then Tom and Ellis Mark and everyone, like we all and everyone else that watched it, we all think that he deleted it because it made him look really bad because he didn't know what socialism was. But
Yeah,
he
there
said,
were a lot of-
yeah,
there was a lot of questionable things going on. Cuz like he at first it's funny, you can kind of hear when he starts like joking around cuz at first like when you guys asked him, he gave sort of like what in his mind socialism was. Like he said something like it was a failed system.
yeah, but he didn't
And, like, he
actually
gave
give
a
a
few-
definition.
And eventually you can kind of like hear him change to just like saying a million wrong definitions as a joke.
Yeah, because
One of
he
them
knows
being-
that he doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, and he like read the definition from Google or something like that.
Yeah.
And then one thing that really stuck out to me that I thought was absolutely hilarious was when you guys asked him one time, he said like socialism's what they have in Sweden.
Yeah.
Now I'll give him credit here. He's not completely off there.
Well, here's the thing. That's not something that a complete idiot would think, because a lot
Yeah.
of people do think that Sweden is socialist. And again, they are wrong. Like, Sweden's not socialist, but like if you thought that, I wouldn't call you a moron. Because a
it's
lot of
not-
people think that, and it's not complete.
It's
like,
not without reason.
It's not without reason, and it, like, they don't, people that say that, they just don't exactly know that much about economics.
Yeah, well, the thing that really got me, so if you look up list of socialist countries, Sweden shows up as like one of the first
Yeah.
10 or so. So honestly, what I think he did is just like he probably just
just
Googled
looked
list
up.
of socialist
Yeah.
countries.
Well, but the thing is, also, if you look up "is Sweden socialist," you'll come up with an article
Yeah,
that says
it's-
that Sweden is not
that,
socialist.
that was interesting. Like you can, if you just kind
There
of change
really
the wording
aren't
around.
like any socialist countries. The only countries that you can make kind of an argument for being socialist, I think, are Cuba and Venezuela.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know about Venezuela, because I think
I mean, like, they
I
have
think-
other
I
reasons
think
for
they're-
why
they're
their
a little-
government
they're
was
a little
destroyed.
different.
Yeah, they're definitely.
They're special.
None
little
of them are like
snowflakes.
completely socialist,
But
but
the thing that I found funny about it is, why did he pick Sweden of all countries? Like, and the thing is, why wouldn't you choose like a country that's like I don't think, is Sweden like a very, for lack of a better word, bad country?
no,
Like, why wouldn't he
Sweden's
choose
a
a
great.
country-
Like, Sweden's
Yeah.
doing really well because
Yeah.
like because they're not socialists, and that's why they're doing well.
Yeah, like why wouldn't
But
you
if you
choose?
thought that they were socialists, why would you pick them? Because they're doing great.
Yeah, why wouldn't you pick like Venezuela? Like,
Yeah, because Venezuela's doing terribly.
yeah, aren't they like? Aren't they like a starving country?
Yeah, people like can't eat food.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, but anyway, we got some of the stream, we re-uploaded it, and it was hard to. I'm not gonna lie. I had to listen to it in pieces. Like
Yeah.
I didn't listen to the original stream. By the way, I was preoccupied with other things.
Well, you tried
But-
to listen to it. You got 3 minutes into it, and you wanted to keep going, but 3
Yeah,
minutes into it, and the stream was deleted.
Yeah. I don't know. 3 minutes was even a lot.
Yeah.
Because the thing was, like, on the original stream, when he actually started streaming, it was in the middle of when he was, like, yelling. It was... Maybe
Yeah.
I started in, like, the middle of it by mistake, but...
Yeah, because I
I think
remember
he
it
started-
starting like a normal stream, but I'm not sure.
Maybe he just, like, forgot to turn on the stream, and he just remembered in the middle. He's like, oh, man, I forgot to turn on the stream. But anyway, and also, what was I going to say? There was one thing that was like, I think this was after you left. Actually, no, there's two things I want to say. First of all, there's a part where, like, it was after you left, and I think it was just Brooks and Tom. And, like, Tom had to go, like, do something quickly, and then Brooks just started reading out comments from the chat. he just, like, read them word for word. And I thought that was pretty funny. And he also said something like, oh, it was, I shouldn't be laughing about this, but he was just like, LS Mark, excuse me, LS Mark joined the stream, and he was just like, so LS, what do you think happened to Quentin? Do you think there was a death in the family or something like that? And I was just like, that's,
Oh my god.
what do you, like, come on, man, like, show some, and, like, also, if you did think that, why would you say that? Why,
That's
like, why
so
would you?
terrible.
Yeah. Also, on a lighter note, can we just appreciate how Brooks, he likes to shorten people's names for no reason?
Yeah.
Like, he
kept
calls me
calling you
Kev.
and
He calls
Quentin
Quinn.
Yeah.
My favorite one. He calls LS Mark LS.
Oh my god.
It sounds so, like, it doesn't work. Like, what if I just called you No Time? Hey, No Time. All right, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done talking about Brooks. Do you have anything else to say? No Time.
Yeah, there was one part of the stream that I want to mention where I kept
Okay.
critiquing his visuals. And I was comparing his visuals to visuals by ContraPoints and explaining how her visuals are like good and well made, and then his visuals are just, I believe what I said was a JPEG image in front of stock video of clouds, but he corrected me and owned me by saying that I was wrong because it was a PNG image and he filmed the clouds himself.
I mean, those are some nice videos of clouds.
Yeah.
You can't deny that.
Pretty-
They're Brooks, we love your videos of clouds. Like, don't get us wrong. They are some really nice clouds.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen better clouds on YouTube. Like, you truly do have some of the best videos of clouds on YouTube. They just don't really belong in your videos. I feel like there's a better way for you to, like, communicate your ideas. Like, for example, I try to make my visuals so that it's like helping you understand what's going on. And I feel like, I mean, Brooks, if you were talking about, like, clouds and how all the SJW clouds out there, then maybe, like, maybe it would work, but I just don't think they really work.
I think that Brooks should change his content, and instead of talking about SJWs, I think that he should just talk about clouds.
Yeah. That would be nice. I mean,
Be soothing.
clouds are,
ASMR, you know?
Yeah, ASMR clouds. You can call it, like, ASMR Brooks or something. That's a good channel name.
Yeah.
ASMR Brooks. Brooks, you don't even have to give me credit for that. You can just take that. It's my birthday gift to you, considering that I uploaded a video about you on your birthday.
Yeah.
It's my second birthday gift, I guess. All right, I'm done talking about Brooks.
Yeah. All right.
It's kind of draining.
It does
talking
get
about
draining.
that.
So, anyway.
Oh wait, by the way,
Yeah.
even though I just said it was draining, I do have we're bringing back Tweets Against Humanity, boys, with an episode
Yes.
about Brooks.
Hopefully
It's gonna
this
be
one
pretty
also
epic.
gets over 10,000 views and has
Yeah.
a segment with me recorded from my iPad.
Yeah, I don't know. Part of me like wants to get like guests on that video, but part of me thinks that like
Yeah.
that wouldn't work. I don't know. I'm still it's like 12 pages long so far.
It's probably
I
going to
haven't
end up
finished
being
it.
like more pages.
Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be, but I don't know. I'm having fun doing it. It'll as of now the set date it's going to be out on is January 12th, I think is what I said.
Yeah.
So January 12th. So get hyped, boys, because we're coming back with Tweets Against Humanity. If I ever become like a huge YouTuber, I'm gonna make like a whole merch store, and like one of the pieces of merch is gonna be like you can get a version of Cards Against Humanity that's Tweets Against Humanity, and it's like just the same thing except it's with like tweets from I don't know.
That's
from, like,
actually a
me.
good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
that'd
I would
be-
do that.
Yeah, I'd do that. We should make that. All right. So next topic. The day that we're recording this is January 1st. All right.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. So last night, I was at a New Year's party and we were watching the ball drop. Ball drop shows are so terrible. I feel like this needs to be discussed. Everyone at ball drop shows are really terrible celebrities, and you like forget how they look because their faces have so much Botox in them.
Yeah, my favorite part about New Year's Eve was always the show that was like Pitbull's New Year's Eve, 'cause, you know I love me some Pitbull.
Everyone loves Pitbull.
Yeah, but yeah, but I don't think they didn't have that last year, I don't think, and I
Yeah.
didn't check this year. But I watched a New Year's show, and it was actually like a minute behind or something, or a few seconds behind. It was pretty crazy, like because I remember looking at my phone and it was like, and the countdown was still on like 30 or something, but my phone said it was midnight, and I was just like, wait, what? So like the New Year's show can't even get when New Year's is. And I remember also like usually when they do the countdown, it's like it's all over the numbers are like all over the screen. But like
Mhm.
this year, that wasn't it. Like they were just kind of showing the celebrities and other things. Like just show the ball drop. That's all anyone cares about.
Well, here's
I don't
the
care
thing.
about the
I
celebrities.
watched 2 of them because one of them was on time and one of them was like 2 minutes behind.
Yeah, one of them was really off.
Yeah. So on the first one I watched, when the ball dropped, there were like so many fireworks and smoke in front of it that you like couldn't see it drop.
It was like raining too, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
It was raining. And then on the second one I watched, the same thing happened, and they never actually showed the ball drop. They just showed a bunch of smoke in front of it. But also, who goes to these things?
Yeah.
Like, who wants to stand outside for the entire day just to see a ball drop at midnight? Like, just watch it on your TV.
Yeah, and imagine like getting out of there. Like that seems like it would just be a nightmare.
Yeah, imagine
I
if you have to
would
go to
never
the
do that.
bathroom. You'll never, like, if you're there with someone else and you have to go to the bathroom, you're never going to find them.
I don't know why I found that so funny. Yeah. The point is, New Year's is a dumb holiday. My favorite. You know how there's Chinese New Year? You know what I'm gonna make? I'm gonna make Kevin New Year.
There are many things that you've wanted to make that are Kevin themed. About a year
Yeah.
ago, you wanted to make Kevin Con. That never
Oh, yeah.
happened.
That was a good idea. that was a good idea.
Yeah.
I'd be up for Kevin Con 2019.
Yeah.
I also said last night I was just like 2019 is gonna be the year of the Mevin, which it is.
It
year of the
is.
Mevin, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our
I'm gonna make
channels did
so
pretty
much
well
content.
for this year, considering that you started your channel this year, and my channel had like 20 subs or 40 subs or something.
My channel did like, it did not do that well. Like, it only did well at the end of the year because I think I was at like 100 subscribers in November, and I gained like the next 200 all in like December and maybe the end of November. That's why 2019 is the year of the Mevin. I mean, last year, I think LS Mark, he started with like 300 subscribers, and he's at 30,000, I think. So that's a lot. So that's what we're going to do, boys.
Yeah.
Get ready for it. I'm going to post so much content. It was funny. At the beginning of November, I was just like, November is going to be Kevvember. I'm going to upload so much, and I think I uploaded like one video.
My my like big project, which I keep mentioning that you get really annoyed whenever I mention, that was supposed to be out today, but we haven't filmed it.
Nice.
because I can't find time for you to come over and help me film it.
Nice.
Because you're always busy, like a nerd.
You know what? You're the nerd because you're not busy. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna upload. I think I uploaded like three times last month. I mean to our friend Brooks. That's of course very lazy. Of course, I'm a very lazy YouTuber because I don't upload every day like him. But you know, I think I'm getting better. You know, I think I'll have like 2 videos out in January. That's not bad. But yeah, the point is New Year's is a stupid holiday. Kevin New Year's is a great holiday, or whatever I said at the beginning. All right, what else do we have to talk about?
Kyler's merch.
Oh yeah, okay, this is the topic. This is my favorite topic.
All right,
so
let me go
for
to
those of
his-
you, so if you don't know who Kyler is, Kyler's like this guy who makes storytime videos about him juuling. And he doesn't like me very much.
Yeah.
Anyway, he has some really bad merch, and we want to talk about it because it's like really bad.
And it's so overpriced. Oh my god.
How much is it?
It's like $30 for
Jeez.
for a
Wait, are you gonna
hoodie
put an image on the screen?
Yeah, I'll put.
All right,
images
we're
on
putting
the
an
screen.
image on the screen right
Oh
now.
my god.
This is
so
Kyler's
cool.
merch.
Okay, so it says, "Come on, bro, just one smack." Has a bad PNG image, not a JPEG. Don't worry, Brooks, a PNG. But it still has kind of like a white outline because they didn't do a good enough job cropping it. So there's like a bad PNG image of a jewel, and then it has his Instagram at the bottom.
It looks like he made it with like Google Drawings.
Yeah. I don't know why anyone would willingly want to buy this.
He says at like the beginning of all his videos. After he self promotes for like a minute, he's like, "Go buy my merch, and then take a picture of yourself wearing the merch and tag me on Instagram so I know that you bought the merch." And I'm like, "No one's buying your merch, buddy."
Yeah.
No one. Who would buy that?
So I think he has
I would
a
beat up
total-
someone
I'm
if
not
they
sure
wore
how
that.
many. Yeah, I would. I don't know if I would beat up someone if they wore Kyler's merch. But
You would.
I would
You
not.
would.
I would not want to be friends with them. I'll say that.
No, you'd beat them up. You'd definitely
Alright.
beat them up.
So I'm looking at Kyler's designs. Apparently he has more designs. So he has one design that says "Cry About It." I don't think he designed this. I think he just found a font and replaced the O with a teardrop.
Nice.
I'm not really sure what the reference is on this either.
Did he make a video just called like? Here, I'll look it up. I'll go to his channel and
Maybe.
see. And maybe it's like a reference. And then he has another one that says like "busted," I think.
Yeah, he has one that says "Busted." He has
Can't
okay, so
find
he
his
has one that says
channel.
"Busted," which is also really terrible. He has one that says "Tragedy," which is like supposed to look like the Supreme logo, except it's just italic. I think it's just italic Arial font with a red highlight. And then he has one that's just his name in the Supreme logo. It's just like his name. It just says Kyler Christo in the Supreme logo, which is again I think just italic Arial font with a red highlight. And then there's one that says tragic, but without the red highlight, just in italic Arial font. So you can just get italic Arial font of the word tragic. He has more. He has he has a really terrible photoshopped picture of him wearing a shirt that has his name in the Supreme font on a shirt. So you can now get a shirt with a picture of Kyler wearing one of his merch shirts.
My God. I feel like this is a Reddit video. I'm laughing so hard. Alright.
If I ever make merch, it's just gonna be a picture of me wearing my merch.
Okay, so I looked up Cry about it on his channel, and the only video that came up was called Why It's called Why Being a Boy is Harder Than Being a Girl. And the thumbnail says We Give Birth To. I don't know what to make about that.
Oh my God, I'm so confused.
His channel's doing kind of well. He's gained like almost 10,000 subscribers since I made a video on him.
We need to buy merch of Kyler wearing his merch.
No, what we should do is buy merch of Kyler wearing his merch and then take a picture of us wearing his merch.
And then put it on merch.
Yeah, that's a good... Okay, I'm looking at Kyler's channel right now, and he has like 48,000 subscribers, but he only gets like 3,000 views a video. So I don't know how he's like gaining all these subscribers. Oh wait, never mind. He has like a few videos that have like 100,000 views. So that's pretty interesting. But anyway, the moral of the story is go buy Kyler's merch.
Of him wearing his merch.
Yeah, how about this? If any of you guys, any of you listeners, any of you however many of you there are, like 63, 62, however many of you, if one of you buys Kyler's merch of him wearing merch and you take a picture of you wearing that merch, we'll take a picture of us wearing the merch that you made, and we'll make it into merch. It'll be like really trippy.
Yeah.
Okay. First one to do that will like shout out. I don't know.
Yeah, you'll get a shout out for all 300 or 200 of our subs.
I actually have exactly 346 subscribers.
I think I have 227 subs.
Yeah, that's not as many as me. All right, what else do we have to talk about? What else is on the agenda?
Quentin.
Oh, we forgot. We should have talked about this when we talked about Brooks.
No, whatever. We took a nice break from the YouTube people to talk about two things unrelated to YouTube. So now we'll talk about YouTube again.
Okay.
So Quentin Reviews blocked me on Twitter.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It's actually really funny because I was on like an alt Twitter account. I think that it was I was on some alt account and I was looking at Quentin's tweets, and he made like a funny tweet about Keemstar or something, and I think he made like an apology. I don't know. I didn't read the entire thing, but I was gonna log on to my normal account, go to his Twitter, and like the tweet he made about Keemstar because it was funny, and then reply something to his apology or explanation or whatever, saying like, hey, even if I don't agree with all this is pretty respectable. But I couldn't do that because I'm blocked by him.
Oh my. The first thing I thought when I, like, why you?
Yeah, my video was pretty respectful.
Like, you made like the tamest video. Like, I think I did some like ear rape where I was just like, come on, Quentin, use your brain. Like, I think I was kind of aggressive in my video, but he didn't block me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one seems to no one really acknowledged that my video exists. Like, I think Brooks, not to always bring him up, but he like tweeted out, Quentin video number 1 and Quentin video number 2, and it was like Ellis Mark's video and maybe Manga Commons video. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I even responded to it, putting my video in there. And funnily enough, he responded saying, "I remember seeing this. This was a good video." So Brooks, I know you're a fan, and I know you're watching. Brooks, by the way, we know you're watching this right now. We know
Yeah.
you watch both
Come
of
on.
our stuff, obviously.
Come on,
You
bro.
watch all of our stuff. We just want to say we're happy that you enjoy our content, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right, what else? What?
Just
What were
before
you
we
gonna
move
say?
on, I was just gonna say, like, don't block people unless they like are harassing you, because
Yeah.
like if you block someone, like you lose.
Yeah, why did Quentin block you? Like,
Yeah, because all I thought when he blocked me was like, I win. Like,
Yeah.
I know that he saw my video and cared enough to block me because of it.
yeah.
Alright.
What else do we have on the moldy agenda?
We have 2 more topics.
Oh wow, that's pretty epic.
Yeah, do you want to talk about the YouTube related one first or the non-YouTube related one first?
I don't know what either of them are, so I guess non-YouTube related one.
All right, Family Guy.
Oh boy. Yeah, so we were watching a Family Guy try not to laugh challenge. And it's kind of interesting with Family Guy cuz Family Guy is very hit or miss,
Yeah.
but like it's kind of weird cuz sometimes it really does hit. I've thought about making a video on this before, but I always seem to be preoccupied with other things. Someday I might make a video on this cuz it is very interesting.
Yeah.
Cuz the thing I don't understand about Seth MacFarlane is that like he's capable of like being funny. He's like kind of talented when you really think about it.
Yeah.
But he just like I don't know, there's just so many things that he does wrong for some reason. Like there's so many parts in Family Guy that just don't make any sense and just aren't funny. And like he does so many cutaway gags that just go on for a long time when they really don't need to. He definitely he's capable of being funny. I've laughed at Family Guy.
Yeah, I think that I don't know how many jokes you laughed at in that try not to laugh compilation, but
I think I laughed at more just because I was showing you a try not to laugh in Family Guy.
yeah, but I think we both together laughed at one joke where Peter was like, "Hey Brian, there's a message in my breakfast cereal. It says, ooh." And then Brian goes, "Peter, those are Cheerios." It's so dumb, but I don't know. Like, we found it kind of funny.
Yeah, there's something like oddly charming about Family Guy, but then at the same time, there's just like so much that's not charming about Family Guy.
Yeah.
Like there's like a weird amount of I watched a few episodes of Family Guy, maybe like 5, and in 3 out of the 5 episodes there was a scene where like Stewie was in the bath and he just kind of like told Brian that he made some poops in his bath. like why is that in like I picked 5 random episodes and 3 out of the 5 just have like essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
What is the last topic on the moldy
The final
table
topic
today?
is your comment section.
Oh wow. Okay, this is good. So I have some. By the way, Kevin the Meviners, you guys are the best.
Kevin the Meviners.
You know.
That's so terrible.
Yeah, you guys are pretty epic. I cannot tell a lie, but some of my comment sections are questionable. I'm just going on to the community tab so I can see all the comments more easily. But,
All right. Well, I want to say a comment first. I want to say a comment first from your
Yeah, just to like, there's so many comments that just don't mean anything, and
from your video on politics.
I don't know what to
from your
make of
video
them.
on the issues about politics, about like the progressive voice and no bullshit. You talked about
Yeah.
shoe on head. And someone commented, wasn't Schwanhead Essel composed as a Rakust when the new Ghostbusters video?
Yeah, like, what does that mean? Someone commented whose name is Alt-Right Thanos. That's terrible name. So there's someone who just keeps commenting "you are sexy," which is nice.
Someone just kind of commented, you talked about the most irrelevant political YouTubers ever and said nothing.
Oh, wait, hold on. If I talked about the most irrelevant political YouTubers. Wait, let's take a minute to think about this. I talked about them, but I said nothing. I don't know how that works.
You talked about them, but you just said nothing, but you talked about them.
And then there's the classic, this is my favorite comment, the one where it's like the guy who's just like, Kevin, you gotta blow your nose, buddy. That's my favorite one. It just makes no sense.
One of my favorite comments was on your Tweets Against Humanity video. And I think that you showed this comment in your Issues with Politics video, where someone, I think, commented something along the lines of, dumb fuck. And then they responded saying, sorry, I don't mean to be rude. I just think you're kind of a dumb fuck.
Someone did comment that. Wait, hold on. His name is Tyler. Shout out Tyler. That's a good comment. Yeah, there's a lot of comments about my sound quality, which is, high quality. Yeah. So overall, my comment section is weird. So I guess keep going with that. I don't know. All right. We've been going for a while. I'm gonna do my annual thing where I tell a story about me being at a restaurant.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that. I forgot that you do that.
All right. That I just kind of tell a story about me being at a restaurant. I have a good story this time. So I'm good at math, obviously, because I'm the most intelligent person in the world. And so I was at a restaurant, and my food was $13, right?
Yeah.
And I had to pay a tip, but I only had a $20 bill. So I just kind of like paid with the $20 bill, and I was like, keep the rest as the tip. But I realized that the tip was like over 50%. That was a good story, right?
That's a great story. All right.
Okay, that's the end of the cast.
All right.
Subscribe for more epic mealtime fun. What even is epic mealtime?
It's a YouTube channel.
Isn't it like a YouTube channel?
Okay. We're gonna talk about to make you guys all excited for the next podcast. We're gonna talk about epic mealtime for a little bit in the next podcast. So stay tuned.
What? I don't know anything about epic mealtime.
I have an interesting enough story to say about epic mealtime. So stay tuned for the next podcast.
Okay, boys. Do the thing that we mentioned about Kyler's merch.
Yeah.
I want to see someone do that really bad, because I think we can make some really trippy merch out of it. Okay.
Also,
bye, dudes.
check out the Moldy Table on iTunes, because it's on iTunes.
Also, check out my channel.
Bye.